It's been almost a year now since lacrosse player Yeardley Love was found beaten to death, allegedly at the hands of her ex-boyfriend. Now a grand jury is looking at the case. CBS News correspondent Whit Johnson covered yesterday's preliminary hearing. He's outside the courthouse in Charlottesville this morning. Whit, good morning.
Jeff, good morning to you. Well, George Huguely was not here in the courtroom, but his preliminary hearing came with plenty of dramatic moments. 21 witnesses gave detailed accounts. The whole thing took 9 hours and went late into last night.
Almost a year after Yeardley Love's brutal death, George Huguely's defense spent Monday's hearing trying to make the case that he had no intention of killing his ex-girlfriend.
George Huguely only learned that Yeardley Love had died when he was told that by a detective.
The defense quoted an interview Huguely had with police the night he was arrested. The officer said, "You killed her, George. You killed her." In disbelief, Huguely replied, "I never did anything that could do that to her." The two University of Virginia lacrosse players were just weeks away from graduating. According to court documents, in the early morning hours of May 3rd, Huguely told police he went to Love's apartment. During an altercation, Huguely said he shook her and her head repeatedly hit the wall. Love's roommate discovered her body, face down, in a pool of blood. Within hours, Huguely was arrested. In the days that followed Love's death, new questions emerged about Huguely's troubled past, including previous run-ins with police and reports he'd been violent with Love and fellow teammates. Some of those teammates described Huguely as very drunk and had slurred speech in the hours leading up to his altercation with Love. Much of the testimony was too much to bear for Love's family, who often had to leave the courtroom. They released a statement that read in part, "Her bright, bright future was stolen from us all. We have faith in the justice system and trust that the truth will prevail."
The medical examiner determined it was blunt force trauma to the head that killed Yeardley Love. Huguely faces 6 felony charges, including first-degree murder, a life sentence if convicted. The case now goes to a grand jury next Monday. Jeff.
Okay, Whit, thank you very much.